Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll right to the air. Here's Murray. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Check. Lucky.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Cook. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
This across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Cook running right. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 3.
Now here's Mahomes. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On second down and 4. Murray over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000.
Thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving core to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the play, and that'll make it second down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Murray going to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They go with Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. Here's Murray. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw brought in by Austin.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. This taken in by Jakeem Grant.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Mahomes now on first down.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Murray's throw here on target to Hurst.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown. The last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
30, where's the mic? I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Austin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Running for it, here's Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They run again on 1st down. Cook, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Mahomes now to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Patrick Mahomes. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On 2nd and very short, Murray. Again, that's Hurst. Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst, 57 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's got room. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down.
43, 43, 15. 31's the mic.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. To throw is Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Pretty good play by both the thrower and the catcher there, Charles. Third down, showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And what I liked about the play was his receiver's understanding that everything wasn't on time back in the pocket. Rhythm was off a little bit. He adjusted as well and gave them a chance to complete that play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Sanders' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that's complete to Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes to throw it. And here he's got Grant. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Mahomes. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. He'll get it inside the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dalvin Cook. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Murray. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he'll have a first down here up past the 30, but he's brought down in bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Mahomes will throw. He's got Johnson, and this will be a first down as well, but the clock continues to move. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So 3 points, the deciding margin. And the kick, no good at the end that could have sent us to overtime. And while it was a decently long kick, you know, we've almost gotten to the point with these kickers these days. Anything inside 60, we just expect them to make it. But that was a tough pressure kick.
I love how you brought that up, though. That is so true because the kickers have almost done themselves a disservice by being so good. Exactly right. And when they do miss it, I'm not sure we give enough gravity to the idea of, you know, that's a really long kick in a difficult situation, folks. Tough attempt, and he missed.
So for the Panthers, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.